What is creatine and why it matters? Ready to unlock the secret to better energy, stronger muscles, and sharper brain power? Today, we're busting myths about creatine, a natural powerhouse your body already makes. Forget the bodybuilder, only stereotype creatine isn't just for gym buffs. Your liver, kidneys, and pancreas produce about 1 gram daily from amino acids glycine, arginine, methionine, storing 95% in muscles and 5% in your brain. It's like your body's battery pack, fueling fast energy for everything from sprints to solving problems. This is for informational purposes only, not medical advice, so consult your doctor. Like, subscribe, and share to supercharge your health. Creatine helps recycle ATP, adenosine triphosphate, your body's energy currency. A single muscle cell burns through billions of ATP molecules in seconds during intense activity, and studies show creatine boosts ATP recycling by 20 to 30%, enhancing performance and recovery. About 60 to 80% of your muscle cells' creatine capacity is naturally filled, but adding 3 to 5 grams daily can hit near 100% saturation, powering up your energy systems. Whether you lift weights or just lift groceries, creatine could be a game changer. Our video dives into how creatine works, its benefits for athletes and couch potatoes alike, and why it's not a dangerous chemical. We'll cover myths like kidney damage or bloating and give you a plan to use it safely. Start with one fact. Creatine is in meat 1-2 grams per pound, so your body already loves it. Grab a water bottle. Hydration boosts creatine's effects and let us explore how this tiny molecule packs a big punch. Creatine and ATP recycling. Let's dive into the science of how creatine turbocharges your body's energy system. Creatine is your muscle's secret weapon for recycling ATP, adenosine triphosphate, the energy currency that powers every move you make. A single muscle cell holds billions of ATP molecules, but during intense activity like a 100-meter sprint you burn through them in just 2 to 3 seconds. Studies show creatine boosts ATP recycling by 20 to 30%, letting you replenish energy 60 to 90 seconds at rest or hundreds of times faster during high-intensity efforts. This is for informational purposes only, not medical advice, so consult your doctor. Here's how it works. ATP is a molecule with 3 phosphate groups, like a loaded spring. When you use energy, ATP loses a phosphate, becoming a DP, adenosine diphosphate. Creatine steps in as phosphocreatine, a backup reservoir that quickly donates its phosphate to a DP, turning it back into a TAP. This means faster energy for your muscles and brain. Your body makes 1 gram of creatine daily, maintaining 60 to 80% cell saturation, but adding 3 to 5 grams can max it out to 100%. Take a 100-meter race. In the first 3 seconds, you use all stored ATP, covering just 20 meters. For the next 7 seconds, phosphocreatine kicks in, recycling ATP to keep you sprinting. Without enough creatine, you'd hit a wall, relying on slower glucose breakdown glycolysis, which produces lactic acid and that burning feeling. Boosting creatine stores means more power, less fatigue. Grab some water. Creatine loves hydration and let's see how this fuels your workouts next. Benefits for exercise. Let's pump up the volume on how creatine supercharges your workouts. Whether you're lifting weights, sprinting, or crushing a HIIT session, creatine is like a turbo boost for your muscles. By recycling ATP 20 to 30% faster, it gives you the energy to push harder and longer. Studies show creatine users can add 1 to 2 extra reps to heavy lifts like squats or bench press at max effort, increasing strength gains by 5 to 15% over time. It also speeds recovery, cutting muscle fatigue by 10 to 20%. This is for informational purposes only, not medical advice, so consult your doctor. Here's the deal. Creatine's phosphocreatine reservoir powers high-intensity bursts, letting you squeeze out that 6th rep instead of stopping at 5. This extra effort builds more muscle and strength, especially for bodybuilders or athletes. It also improves motor unit recruitment, meaning your brain and muscles sync better, reducing clumsiness. Ever feel like you're recarrying a refrigerator in the last 100 meters of a 400-meter race? Creatine delays that lactic acid burn, keeping your form sharp. A bonus? Creatine pulls water into muscle cells, intracellular retention, boosting protein synthesis by 10 to 15% and making muscles look fuller without bloating. Start with 3 to 5 grams daily. Mix in water or a smoothie to hit 100% cell saturation in 3 to 4 weeks, or load with 20 grams daily for 5 to 7 days, then maintain at 3 to 5 grams. Try it before workouts for max impact. If you're training hard, creatine's your edge next. We'll explore how it helps even if you never hit the gym. Benefits without exercise. Think creatine is only for gym rats. Think again. Even if you're a couch potato, creatine can work wonders for your body and brain. By boosting ATP recycling by 20 to 30%, it supports energy systems without you lifting a single weight. Studies show 3 to 5 grams daily can preserve lean muscle mass, reducing atrophy by 5 to 10% in elderly or immobile folks. It's like a shield for your muscles. This is for informational purposes only, not medical advice, so consult your doctor. Creatine also powers your brain, which uses 20% of your body's ATP. Limited studies suggest it improves cognition by 5 to 10% under stress or sleep deprivation, helping you think sharper. It supports mitochondrial function, reducing oxidative stress by 10 to 15% and stabilizing cell membranes, which boosts energy production. This means better metabolism, even at rest. Plus, creatine's intracellular water retention 1 to 2% body weight increase, enhances cell activity, supporting muscle and brain health without bloating. Start with 3 to 5 grams daily, mix into water or a protein shake. A tip: take it with a meal to improve absorption. Try this creatine-boosted smoothie. Blend 1 cup unsweetened almond milk, 1/2 cup berries, 1 tablespoon almond butter, and 3 grams creatine monohydrate. It's 8 grams carbs, 3 grams fiber, and fuels your brain and muscles. This swap keeps your energy steady. Next, we'll bust some creatine myths that might surprise you. Creatine myths. Let's clear the air on creatine and bust some myths that make it sound like a villain. The biggest one: creatine damages your kidneys. Not true. This confusion comes from creatinine, a byproduct of creatinine, breakdown 1 to 2% daily, which shows up in blood tests. Creatinine is harmless. Your kidneys clear it 100% in one pass, making it a proxy for estimating glomerular filtration rate, eGFR. Studies show 3 to 5 grams daily is safe for healthy kidneys. Even up to stage 3 chronic kidney disease, eGFR 3290, 4 stages 4 to 5, it's not recommended due to measurement confusion, not harmful. This is for informational purposes only, not medical advice, so consult your doctor. Another myth: creatine makes you fat. Nope, the 1 to 2% weight gain is intracellular water retention, not bloating or fat. This water boosts cell activity, enhances muscle fullness and protein synthesis by 10 to 15%. Bodybuilders love this look. Myth 3: you need to cycle creatine. Thousands of studies confirm 5 grams daily is safe, long-term no cycling needed. Taking more than 5 grams, pointless. Cells max out at 100% saturation. A tip: if your eGFR looks low, ask for a cystatin C test, $75 to $100 to confirm kidney function without creatine's interference. Start with 3 to 5 grams daily to stay safe and effective. Your action plan for creatine? Let's wrap this creatine adventure with a simple action plan to make it work for you. Whether you're an athlete, chasing gains, or just wanting more energy, creatine's benefits: faster ATP recycling, muscle preservation, and brain boost are within reach. Studies show 3 to 5 grams daily is safe and effective for most, but start slow and track how you feel. This is for informational purposes only, not medical advice, so consult your doctor, especially if you have kidney issues or take meds. Here's your plan. Dose it right. Begin with 3 to 5 grams daily, 1 teaspoon of creatine monohydrate, to reach 100% cell saturation in 3 to 4 weeks. For quicker results, load with 20 grams daily, split into 4 doses, for 5 to 7 days. Then maintain at 3 to 5 grams. Mix into water, juice, or a smoothie. Take with carbs for better absorption. Hydrate well, extra 8 to 16 ounces daily, to support the intracellular water retention. 1 to 2% weight gain, all muscle. Monitor and adjust. Weigh yourself weekly to note any water gain, and get a blood test, creatinine and eGFR, after a month to confirm kidney health. If eGFR drops falsely, ask for cystatin C. Track workouts. Aim for 1 to 2 extra reps or faster recovery. For non-exercisers, note energy levels or mental clarity. Try this creatine power shake. Blend 1 banana, 1 cup spinach, 1 scoop protein powder, and 3 grams creatine monohydrate with water. It's 20 grams carbs, 25 grams protein, and fuels ATP for all-day energy. Common pitfalls: don't overdo. More than 5 grams wastes money, and cycle only if you want long-term use is safe. If bloating occurs, rare, reduce dose. Creatine isn't magic, but with exercise, it amplifies results by 10 to 15%. For non-gym folks, it's a subtle metabolism boost. Your call to action: pick up creatine monohydrate, cheap and effective, and start with 3 grams. Tomorrow mix it in your coffee. Share in the comments. Are you loading or maintaining? Subscribe for more health hacks, and let's power up your life. Thanks for joining. Stay strong.